The powerhouse Los Angeles Lakers versus the tough New York Knicks. It's NBA action here on 2K Sports.
It's the Los Angeles Lakers on the road in this interconference battle. Welcome to the Big Apple. The Knicks are playing before their hometown crowd here in New York. With Clark Kellogg doing the analysis, this is Kevin Harlan for 2K Sports in our broadcast of the NBA. Presented by T-Mobile, here are the starting lineups for Mike D'Antoni and Phil Jackson. And now it's time for the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. As we take a look at the Lakers, tell me, what's going to be the key taking on this Knicks team?
Well, I think the trick will be containing their offense. One of the top-scoring teams in the league a season ago. They love that high-possession, high-efficiency offense, so you've got to be ready to match their energy and hustle back on defense.
As for New York, Clark, what about the Knicks? What do they need to do to secure a win?
How about the ferocious glass eater David Lee? This guy gobbles up rebounds and shoots a high percentage, too. Loves that up and down pace because he's a big man that can run the floor.
We'll see how it pans out. Thanks, Clark. And here is Chandler. Jeffries, defended by Gasol. Here's Artest from short range. Drains the first bucket of the game.
He did a nice job of recognizing the mismatch. He had the height advantage and he made him pay.
Now Duhan, he's covered by Fisher. To the baseline, Harrington pops it in on the layup.
Easy look in the paint. Defense got abused there.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's a pick by Bynum. Here's Artest. Buries the free throw line jumper.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
And the Knicks with the ball. Here's Duhan, dumps it off. Harrington trains it from just inside the three-point line. On defense, New York. To Bryant, open look, and Lee pulls it down.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Here's Fisher. Here's Artest. Off from three-point land. And so here's New York. Harrington. Lee's got it. He's up against Gasol. The turnaround Jay, no good from Lee.
If the shot's not within your range, don't take it. That's very simple.
Here's Bynum. Gets the post shot to fall. New York with the ball. Trailing by 2. Now Duhan. Harrington. Kept alive. It's stolen by Artest.
I think he got baited into throwing that one.
Now Bynum. Jacks up the triple. Scooped up. Here's Fisher. Sinks the open shot.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marks.
Coach D'Antoni calls time. Some adjustments for both teams. Here's Hughes. 2:58 left in the first. Lee's got it. He's up against Gasol. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. The Lakers in the lead. Hughes is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
So it's the Lakers now. Here's Gasol. Kisses it off the glass and in.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
Duhan. Lob, right block, the inside, working on Gasol. Duhan's shot is off. We talked about sending a message, Clark. This certainly is one way to do that.
Well, it really is, Kevin. I mean, it's demoralizing to a defense when you can't and don't consistently get stops.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Bryant, shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. Some adjustments here for the Knicks. Good on number 2. Now Duhan. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Coach D'Antoni signals for a timeout. Now Duhan. To Duhan. Milicic. Bynum on it. Robinson. Kept alive. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Now Robinson. Over Bynum. Robinson misses.
No defense there to bother the shot, and he still misfired. His coach does not look happy.
Lakers give up possession.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Now Duhan. And it's an 8-point game. Now Robinson. Poked away. Stolen by Odom.
Well, they look completely out of sync right now.
Hard to watch. Bynum backs in. Shoots from the post. Connects from in close. And to Clark, you know, when you've gotten off to this rough start, things not clicking, you start worrying that the rest of your game is going to go to the same way.
Yeah, they really need to focus on each of their next few possessions. One at a time. You do it a step at a time. Make sure you execute and make the simple, smart play.
The Knicks retain possession.
Los Angeles has really picked it up these past few minutes on defense.
They sure have. Their defense has really come on strong.
And their defense has been rewarded by coming up with a few steals. It makes working on defense a lot easier when you get those kind of results. And they're definitely getting the results.
Lakers on D. Here's Robinson. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play.
That's his first.
They get Paul Gasol.
First team foul. Robinson at the line.
Good for the three-point play. Here's Vujicic. to Gasol. Perimeter. Here's Vujacic. Misses the buzzer beater. The Lakers have taken the early lead.
Well, their defense has been superb, Kevin. They're talking, working together, and really making it a challenge to score.
And at the end of one, it's 14-7. Welcome back. We're glad you're with us. The second quarter should begin in just a moment. Earlier, our very own Mike
I have to be at no point on it. And he told me that his team has to get to a quick set. If we get down big early, it might be too much for us to make up later against a team like this. If we can hang around, though, maybe we'll sneak away with a win.
They'll have their work cut out for them, no question. And Gasol gets it to go. New York trailing. Harrington, way off from the arc. And the Lakers have possession. Here's Walton. Here's Vujacic. Nets it from the wing.
Now that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
Here's Hughes. Now Robinson. To Hughes. From just inside the arc. Coach Jackson calls a timeout. A different group set to go for the Lakers.
Artest and Andrew Bynum.
Here's Fisher. Tipped. Fisher. Here's Vujacic. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the lead. Knicks on off. 9-point game. Hughes drains it from the corner.
The defense was slow to set up there, and as a result, got burned.
High post. Here's Artest. Lays it right in. He has 6.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to.
For the Knicks. And so here is New York. They trail by 9 points. Five on the shot clock. Here's Hughes. The shot is off, and the Lakers go with it the other way. And here is Odom, guarded by Robinson. Puts the move on.
He is an absolute beast off the low block. And whoever's guarding him, I feel sorry for him.
Jeffries, high post. And here is Hill. Bynum on him. Shoots from 12, and the basket by Hill.
You know, I really like that sense of urgency they're showing in this second quarter. That's impressive. That's what you want to see. They were a little lethargic coming into the game.
Artest with the ball. He's got 6. Odom connects from 13 feet out. Now Robinson, 11-point game. Here's Robinson. And Bynum pulls it down.
They're putting bodies on bodies and cleaning up the misses.
Yeah, they're winning definitely the inside matchup right now. Here's Fisher. 11-point game. Now Bynum dumps it off. Odom backs him down. A little long, but it goes in. 6 points for him. And as we were saying, they're doing a great job blocking out there.
You know, Kevin, rebounding is a lot about blocking out and positioning, but it's also about timing and pursuing the ball. And you've got to do all of those things in order to come up with rebounds.
That's a good point.
That's exactly what coaches love to see on offense. High percentage shots.
Here's our test. Off the mark with the 3-ball. And the Knicks with the ball. 11-point game. Skip pass to Robinson. Hughes.
That's his bread and butter. That's his meal ticket. That's who he is. That's what he does. Crash the boards, snatch it down, and then jam it back in. That's outstanding tenacity on the backboard.
Here's Fisher. A missed 3. Here comes Nate Robinson. Hughes. And here is Hill.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
Hard test with the ball. Guarded by Robinson. Shoots. Here's Odom. Can't hit. So the Knicks will take it the other way. Inside. Robinson. He gets hammered, and he'll head to the line. That one is on our test.
Not a bad foul there, Kevin. You don't want him to get the easy layup.
Robinson, shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Some changes there for the Lakers. He gets them both. Here's Fisher. 44 seconds left in the second.
Great opportunity to go 2 for 1 here. They want to take full advantage of the time remaining.
And here is Bryant. 7-point differential.
Nate Robinson. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Bryant, shooting 1.
He completes the 3-point play. Now Duhan. Here's Duhan. Gets in close. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
That one is on our test.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
And he makes the first one. He gets them both.
When you're trailing and trying to come back, this is a good way of extending the game. When you've got players that have a knack or the ability to draw fouls, when they attack the rim, they typically can get the call and get themselves to the stripe.
Here's Bryant. It counts, and the foul. That's on Chris Duhan.
Personal foul, second team foul. Bryant, shooting 1.
Good for the 3-point play. Picked off by Bryant. From inside, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for
That's
one
his
more.
First personal foul, third team foul. Bryant, shooting 1.
He completes the 3-point play. Now Duhan. Chandler can't get the buzzer beater. The Lakers
have been red hot offensively.
Yeah, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. Anything can happen. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 35-21. Let's go to the T-Mobile halftime report. Well, let's check out the story of the stats. The Lakers built a... Welcome back to the start of the second half. You know, some of the fans at home are hoping for a comeback here. We'll see if that can happen as we start this quarter. Here's Fisher. It's a 14-point game. To Kobe. Chandler on him. And Lee pulls it down.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Here's Harrington, kept alive. Here's Jeffries, hooking off the offensive rebound. Nice bucket by the 8-year veteran out of Indiana. Kobe from just inside the arc, shot's good. He's got 12.
Well, he knocked that one down, but it wasn't the best shot selection. With so much time left on the clock, you ought to work it around and look for a better shot.
Now Duhan. Six seconds to shoot. Harrington was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Fisher.
They're playing them tight all the way up the court right now. Full court, man-to-man deep.
Inside to Gasol. Inside, in close, almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
He's off on the second. Earlier, our very own Cheryl Miller had a chance to speak with Mike D'Antoni. Cheryl?
Hey, Kev, it's not an easy day to be a head coach, and he didn't know where to start his criticism. Too many points have been allowed from close range. He said, we're giving up some easy shots inside, and we haven't been able to get the touches in the paint. We need to change that in the second half. That's the latest from courtside, Kev.
Thank you, Cheryl. Here's Fisher. Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Gasol's in the post, working on Lee. From down low, nails the easy jumper. 7 points in the game. Here's Chandler. Duhan leads the game in assists.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
To our test. Fisher. And here is Odom. Outside, here's our test. Trains it for 3.
We've seen them make 3 of their first 4 shots. That's good shooting to jumpstart them here.
Coach D'Antoni calls for a timeout. Some adjustments here for the Knicks. Now Duhan. Harrington from short range gets the lay-in. He has 6.
That's where you get the high percentage shots when you get the ball inside. Good things happen. That's a nice play.
Six seconds to shoot. Here's Farmar. No luck on the 3-point attempt. New York with the ball. They trail by 14. seconds to shoot. To Harrington. Behind the arc. And that one's good. He's got 9.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Now Duhan after the basket by the Lakers. Hughes for 3. That's good.
You can see that they're trying to open things up here to get back in the ball game. They still need to work at the defensive end on getting some stops, but offensively, they're on the right track.
Gasol backs down. The jump hook. The shot is off. So the Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Hughes. Cuts the score to single digits. He's got 9.
Boy, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half. They've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
Our test is in at small forward. Coach Jackson wants to talk it over. On defense, New York, 8-point game. No good on the quick shot.
Well, he doesn't have the softest touch. And with the D right in his face, that made all the difference.
Harrington to the corner. To Duhan. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Odom, laid in softly off the glass. He's got 8.
That's a great feed to find him inside. When you're willing to pass the ball, good things happen.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To Harrington, off the screen, it's good!
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
And here comes Kobe Bryant. He's got 12. Kobe, from 18 feet away, misses the buzzer beater. Both teams continue to fill it up as we conclude the third. The score, 47-39. Lamar Odom came to play. 8 points and 4 rebounds.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. All right, the fourth quarter should begin momentarily. Now Duhan. Robinson. And here is Chandler. Right wing. Here's Chandler. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
Lakers ball.
We've seen David Lee really having a great game.
He's really doing a great job of finding the open man, and he has his team working in harmony because of it. It's like he has a second set of eyes.
He is doing such a great job of distributing, Clark. How do you counteract that?
They need to put more pressure on the ball and to try to force him to give it up before he gets comfortable.
Here's Fisher. Converts the difficult shot. Sweet touch by the 14th-year veteran out of Little Rock. Robinson. It's hauled in by Artest.
You've got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Here's Fisher. 5 points in the game. Powell, defended by Duhan. From the paint. And Chris Duhan pulls it down. And here we go with Nate Robinson, trailing by 10. And here is Hill. How on him. From close range, and the basket by Hill.
Well, both teams have been rolling. The fans love this kind of game.
And the Lakers call time here.
Lakers. Substitution on the court.
Earlier, our very own Cheryl Miller had a chance to speak with Mike D'Antoni. Cheryl?
Thanks, Kev. He told his team that he wants them taking more shots from beyond the arc. He said, if you got a good look, fire it up. Don't be tentative. He's giving them the green light. Kevin.
Thanks, Cheryl. And here is Bryant. 12 points for him. Here's Gasol. Rips it down with one hand.
Now that's a statement dunk right there, Kevin. Clear the runway for your own protection.
Pick by Lee. Here's Harrington. Kept alive. Tipped away. Stolen away by Fisher.
To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
Bryant shooting one.
Good for the three-point play. Now Duhan. Under 4 minutes left to the fourth. You're right, Clark. When you're down, you can't just give away opportunities like that.
Well, the margin of error is much smaller when you're trailing and trying to come back, so everything is much more important. But turnovers always are self-destructive.
Lee's got it. Guarded by Odom. Shoots. Left block. And the Lakers have possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here is Bryant, guarded by Robinson. Gasol, the follow-up champ.
Plays like that tell you who's hungry and who wants it.
A difficult situation for New York. Down by 15. Now Robinson to end the run. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
You can't usually afford to leave him alone out there. Big break for the defense.
Here's our test. Yes, from downtown.
Fourth quarter with a double-digit lead. It doesn't get much better than that.
The Knicks will call a full timeout. They trail by 18. 2:22 left in the game. Now Duhan. 2:21 left to the fourth. Six seconds to shoot. Harrington inside. Howe on him. Here's Chandler. Scooped up. To the free throw line. To Lee. Harrington from short range. Lays it right in.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
And here's Los Angeles. Vujicic. Passes it back to Farmer. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Walton. The shot is off. And New York takes it the other way. Here's Harrington. Can't connect on the quick shot.
Not always consistent from mid-range. He just didn't have the right touch there.
The Lakers controlling the game. Is in at small forward. And here is Chandler. Duhan to the top of the key. The three. Good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
On defense, New York. 15-point game to Farmar. High post. Walton. He's guarded by Harrington. Shoots from the post, and Lee pulls it down.
Well, the defense put pressure on him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even when he's wide open.
Harrington down low. Powell on him. Throws it up. Easy shot. Harrington can't get it to go.
The D served it up on the platter, and he still wasn't able to convert. He's got to be disappointed.
And the Lakers have possession. The lead is 15. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Walton. And the rebound goes to David Lee.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
And here is Chandler. The Lakers walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the Knicks 61-46. For his steady play, Ron Artest is the Jordan Brand player of the game.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking it. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop him.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.